Good morning. It's
Brandon
and Stephanie from Getting Gazelle. We haven't posted in a while, and we noticed that when we looked up and magically had more subscribers. So we wanted to say welcome to the new subscribers, and I kind of wanted to explain our absence. So right now we're on the way to church. We've been very busy with our new church. We've been very busy homeschooling. Our community of homeschoolers got together this past Wednesday, and that is every Wednesday. And then I'm homeschooling for the first time 4 different grades at one time. Isaiah is just talking about nothing right there. What? In addition, I tend not to vlog whenever something very personal is happening, just because it takes me a little while to process it. And I know a lot of people will probably just vlog the other parts of their life that aren't touched, but I am not that kind of person. Either you get all of me or none of me. And so I kind of feel like I can explain. Sorry guys, it is super bright, 90 degrees, a bazillion% humidity. Let's hope my hair lays down during church, okay? So I've said before in vlogs that my mom and I do not have a relationship together, and part of that is her stubbornness because she will not tell me who my biological father is. When I ask her about it, she tells me that I should not be digging in her past. I don't think she quite comprehends that when I was born, her past is my past. So like 1983 on, it kind of goes together. Or technically 82 because I was born in July. So that's been kind of hard to deal with. I've been trying to get some information from her for Isaiah. Shh. I've been trying to get some information from her regarding some medical issues. Just trying to get medical information. Well, I have an amazing memory. Brandon can attest to that.
Yes.
Amazing memory. And so I remembered a man's name that used to come into our life. Well, he came into our lives when I was probably 9-ish years old. And he has a pretty unique name. And so I looked him up on Facebook and found him. Well, he wasn't too hard to find because he was friends with my mom on Facebook. I am not friends with my mom on Facebook, but she had all of her friends showing. So he was very easy to locate on Facebook. And then from Facebook, I realized that he actually lives near our hometown in Georgia. And from there, I found his photography business, and then I found his cell phone number. So Brandon called him. The man called my mom to let her know that I had inquired as to any information he knew, and that he saw no reason not to give it to me. Basically, it was a heads up courtesy to my mom, which he did not have to do, which brought out the daggers from my mom. So my mom decided to send me nasty Facebook messages and basically tell me that I had no business talking to him, etc., etc. And so I'm a little stubborn, in case you guys haven't noticed, and that wasn't going to fly with me. He was perfectly fine talking to me, and I was perfectly fine talking to him, and he kind of filled in some pieces that I didn't quite understand in my childhood, as far as like why we moved from Florida to Georgia, and where he fit in my mom's story, and then later in my story. So I've been talking on the phone with him almost every day. We text or chat on Facebook or talk almost every day since this happened, and that was like what, three weeks ago. So but I'm not a person that can like compartmentalize things very well, and so even though that was happening and we had other things happening as far as like our debt journey, etc., etc. Like, I just cannot separate that. And so I got really quiet. Brandon got very worried about me as I was like mentally trying to figure out, okay, do I want a relationship with this guy? This guy's not my biological father. In the process of talking to him, I learned that my mom claims my biological father is dead, and that the family that I grew up believing was my family was my mom's stepfather's family. So no blood relation whatsoever. Which I don't think there has to be blood to be a family, but it makes a lot of sense when I look back at my childhood and I look at like some favoritism issues. Not to play the victim, but I mean, it is what it is. So I carried a last name that wasn't even mine. I thought it was my mom's maiden name. It technically was my mom's stepdad's last name. So, it's just been a combination of being very, very busy people and, you know, with school and work and things like that, and me trying to figure it out. So I think I'm at a point now where I can kind of share that part, and I won't be so quiet. So just for future reference, if we go quiet, it's because we have something going on and we're trying to process it. Brandon's very different than I am. He can compartmentalize things much better than I can, but I'm usually the one pushing to record a vlog. So that's gonna be our vlog for today. We are going to record after church. Right now we are going through another church's traffic, because we do have some updates as far as our debt-free journey and our all of that good stuff, budget, blah blah blah. So, all right, well, I will talk to you later. And do you have anything to say, Brandon?
Nope. You've covered your part. We'll see you guys soon.
All right, talk to you later. Bye.